I'm 𝐿𝐴𝐿, the voice of Young Africa, and today on Women's Spotlight, I have Mwiche Mukoma. I've gotten your surname correct, right?
Yes, you have.
Awesome. I love talking to Mwiche. She's got so much energy. Like, people think I have energy, but when I'm around Mwiche, I'm like, yeah.
No, thanks for having me. I'm so excited to be here. And I think this has been long overdue.
Yeah.
Me and you needed to do
Since
this.
January last year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Finally.
We're here.
So Mwiche is the CEO, co-founder or founder?
Founder.
Oh, CEO and founder of Green Giraffe. And for me, it's very inspiring to see, because I've seen how far this has come.
Oh, yeah.
We were together in the same cohort at 𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐿.
When it started as an idea.
Yeah.
Literally.
It was just an idea. Yeah. And I was there for Crystal Television.
Exactly.
And
now look at us.
Yes.
Look at us.
Interviewing her, and she has products. This is so exciting.
We're winning.
So Mwiche, can you tell us a bit about your products?
No problem. So Green Giraffe is a snack company, and we do ready-to-eat snacks. All of them locally sourced right here in Zambia. So the sweet potato crisps, the mabuyu, the mangoes, everything grows right here. Great flavors that I personally grew up eating. And I was just really frustrated because I could never find them whenever I wanted to share them or enjoy them. And so literally, I think after years and years of kind of being frustrated, I'm like, you know what? No one else is going to do it. No one else is going to celebrate our great food.
If not
I
me.
might as well do it.
Yeah, if not me, then who?
And then it turns out we have smallholder farmers that make up over 70% of our population who are producing wonderful food that can't find its way to us.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's also healthy. So we literally built a platform. We have an online platform, www.greengiraffezambia.org.
We'll make sure that's at the bottom.
Please, you can order it and it can be delivered to you. We grew from there. Like you said, we started with 𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐿.
Yeah.
Literally, it was an idea. It did not look like this. It did not have this packaging. But through the process of incubation and a lot of mentoring from different groups of people, I always heavily recommend, guys, go into incubations. You don't.
Yes, that's where your customers, your buyers, your mentors, your advisors, everyone's there. Your funders, everything's there.
Everyone keeps on saying, start a business, or you need money. I'm like, listen, the money will come.
Yeah.
What you need is structure. You need to know the vision, your mission. What do you value? What's important to you? One of the things that we're working on at Green Giraffe is we work with smallholder farmers, but also we are encouraging and teaching farmers how to use climate smart technology and like regenerative agriculture.
Yeah.
So these are things that not only do well for the planet, but it also contributes to the experience and the food and keeping it sustainable, keeping it going.
Yeah.
And so these things you learn and you get to share with fellow entrepreneurs, and there's no better place than incubations. I can't overemphasize the importance. Like, remember how when you started and everyone was like, really? But during the incubation, you have these people who are like, oh, you could do this. Have you tried this? Have you tried
And they
this?
actually believe in you, and you're like, oh, okay, there's actually a community that can hold your hand.
And they actually promote you more than you. I think a lot of the growth of the business has genuinely come from people who want to see Zambian food do well.
Yeah.
And so they'll support it. And I'm not saying it will be easy. I'm sure you can testify.
Oh, it's actually the behind the scenes. I think people see what they see in front and think, I think that's the hard part. Or maybe she's just lucky.
Yes. Oh, yeah. No, I like that. People are like, oh, you're just lucky.
Yeah, not everybody's like you.
And I'm like, it's not necessarily that. It's so many people. Right now, I have great staff who I work with.
Yeah.
The smallholder farmers. There's the tech side of the business, which literally has taken a life of its own.
Yeah.
And to be honest, all of this is helping us give not only agriculture that future that it's really going to empower not only us as Zambians, but you're actually able to contribute something that will make the world a better place.
Exactly. I would not doubt if in a few years we see Green Giraffe being exported. We see it in South African supermarkets.
Amen.
Girl.
From your lips to God's ears.
Exactly. Because so far I have seen your growth, and you guys are very deliberate. There's so many entrepreneurs on the market. We're very good at the LinkedIn English and all that stuff. I was proud to be at Mwiche today. But you guys do the work. There's more work.
Yes.
And I love that you emphasized on the hard work, because there's the tech, the mobilizing farmers, the products from supplier to this, and I know you now have a packing center.
We even have a packing center, guys. It's
a toast to that.
No, seriously, I feel like we need balloons and a launch party.
Yes.
Like Crystal TV needs to share it with everyone.
We wouldn't miss that for the world.
Because, like, to your point, when I started that, it was in my kitchen. It was just an idea. And then literally, because of just the support of mentors and support from Zambia Business Angel community, Bongo Hive, just so many great incubations. And by the way, they're free.
They are. They really are.
And they're willing to help out. But to your point, you really do have to be deliberate. You really have to know what you're doing. A lot of people, when they see this, they're like, so you just stumbled on this. And I'm like, this is actually the 4th prototype. You know, we had to do a lot of research. We had to do
R&D.
A lot of testing, a lot of selling.
Yeah.
People don't understand. I think if you are an entrepreneur, please, if you have a team, if you are the one, please have someone in sales. Very important. We need to know, can this be exchanged for money?
Yes.
Very important. And also, I mean, it just really helps that we were given kind of the liberty to test and fail. And this is why a lot of the time when people tell me, Mwiche, you're just lucky, we were fortunate to win a number of grants. One of them was Growth for Zambia.
Oh yes, Growth for Zambia. Well, also Growth for Zambia family. We are literally together in everything. Now I see this and I'm like,
so Growth for Zambia, we were able to build our e-commerce because of Standard Chartered Women in Tech. We're able to justify our prototype because of an ICRA challenge, which was under Bongo Hive. We got investment again from Zambia NGO Network because of Mentor Pitch. So again, there are different ways in which you can do business, but there are also a lot of tools that are out there.
Yes.
There are a lot of resources that are out there. And so if it's not just really even about the business, it's about something bigger. When we started, I think we started with maybe 10, 15 farmers. Now we're working with 278. So when you think 278,
that's growth. Because we graduated from WIAC in 2023 April, and that's 2024. This is just so we can't count 2025. It's just a year.
Yes,
and you've grown
to that capacity.
Yeah.
And so now that's 278 households.
Yeah,
that are again bringing an income that's going to be placed right back into this country.
Yes.
And so I like to think that in our own way, we are contributing to the grand scheme of our gross domestic product. But also remember, we care about our environment. We're so passionate. I know it's crazy because when I first pitched it to WIAC, everyone kind of looked at me like, girl,
is it gonna sell?
Who cares about the environment?
Yeah.
And then last year we had the drought. And suddenly,
everyone
was like, you know what? You had a place. We need to plant trees.
Yes.
We need to clean the air. We need to use regenerative agriculture. And I'm like, I wasn't happy about the drought, but I was happy that people understood how important it is for us to conserve our environment, for us to encourage farmers on how to use regenerative practices.
Yes.
I know from experience that even if you use regenerative practices, your price is the same as someone who, for example, has used fertilizer. And that could be very discouraging when you want to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Because there is a benefit to it. We've seen how you can have 2 plots of land, one that uses fertilizer totally cleared, one that uses regenerative agriculture, plants trees, and has a whole ecosystem. And you can see the difference. You can see there's longevity here. The output is improved. You can see the sustainability here. You can see that future generations will come back and be able to benefit from it. And so to be able to have a business where you get to do that is so exciting because it really does give you a sense of purpose beyond yourself. And I think that's very important, especially as a woman.
Yeah.
Because everyone kind of is like, oh, you're married. You're married.
Yes.
You must feel so fulfilled.
Yes.
And I'm like, if I was happy to just be married and have kids, 278 households, this year probably wouldn't have an income.
Exactly.
And so you need to think, same thing even with Crystal TV.
Yeah.
Your reach, your impact, the confidence is opening doors for others
True.
to see, first of all, what we have right here in Zambia in our own voice, in our own story, because I like our story being told by us. I
Yeah.
don't want someone else telling me about me. I want to tell
Yeah.
the world from our side why this is so important. And so that's just I guess that's us.
And that is beautiful.
No, thank you.
It's very beautiful, and I love that you've summed it up. I love that it's not just about I want to make my money.
No,
It's about me and Zambians
Yes.
and our environment. And basically, you are showing that in as much as people might see business people or capitalistic ventures to be bad, there is positivity that comes with it.
Yes.
It's it's about the intention behind what it is that you plan to do and that you set out to do. And I am very excited. I know that you have some of your products
I do.
at the mall, right?
I do. We do. We have 12 stores that
Mhm.
we've basically piloted the product in, where, of course, I mean, I guess it's a bit of a secret, but it's just us and the few million people watching. So we are entering the retail space in 2025. So you will see us in the bigger chain stores.
Yeah.
Currently, we are in about 12 places. There's a butchery in Makeni.
Mhm.
You can see us there. Majoru.
Actually, there. So
We have a pharmacy just along Greatest Road called Mare Pharmacy. So you can get your meds and
the
snack.
healthy
Yeah.
snack.
We're in a few Total filling stations.
Yeah.
There's one along Leopard's Hill, along Greatest Road, and 𝐿𝐿, so you can also see us there. We also have artisanal shops that we are supplying. Beautiful, just wonderful experience of coffee, and you can get your snacks and your other
Yeah.
groceries. So there's 𝐿𝐿, there's Rosebud Cafe, there's Scallywags.
Okay.
So just a few places.
Yeah.
And of course, we're at the airport. So if you're flying out,
Yeah.
take a bit of Zambia with you and take it with them.
Zambia Kuchalo. Give it meaning now.
Meaning. Yeah. So we have quite a number of products. We have the crisps, which has your sweet potato, cassava, and plantain.
These are the crisps.
Those are the crisps. So what I love about that is rich in fiber.
Oh, this is a sweet potato. Wow.
Yes. And so there's actually, for sweet potatoes, actually, there's two colors. Well, there's three, actually.
Yeah.
But we have in two colors. So there's the orange and the white.
White. Yeah.
Most people prefer the white, but I'm like, guys, it's a sweet potato. Okay? What I love about fiber, what goes in comes out.
Yeah.
And so very healthy, good food, just, giving you a healthy balance in the way you're eating. And then we've got our dried fruits.
Okay.
One of my big things was I wanted to have a mango, my Zambian mango, the whole year round.
Wow.
And so now we can. So now you can have literally the whole year round. We had a wonderful test last year. We wanted to see if we could have it.
The whole. Oh, okay.
And we did. We pulled it off. So I'm very excited about that. Yeah.
These are actual matrix. These are actual matrix. It's
Yes.
not just assumptions.
So you have to measure it.
Yeah.
You have to track your sales. You have to track your customers. What did they like about it? I mean, what I loved about it for one reason is you can see it's got a beautiful orange color.
It looks attractive. It reminds me, because I love biltong mostly because of how it looks, and now it's given me the
And I feel bad, I left the biltong, but there is biltong somewhere. Please order it.
Oh my gosh!
Order it.
I need to buy the biltong.
Then we have here, we've got some mabuyu. So mabuyu, please, for those who do not know, it's from baobab tree.
Yeah.
It's normally white. However, I have coated it in a secret ingredient. We normally like to play a game when we go to markets. We'll be like, can you guess the spice that we added? And of course, people say cinnamon, blah. And I'm like,
Yeah.
it's a most popular spice. And then they're like, oh, ginger. So that's the kicker. People love it.
Okay.
And, so we've got different flavors. There's the red, yellow, and green. So it's got different little flavors that you can get. And then we have the teas as well. So this is hibiscus tea.
Okay.
Now this is very precious because it grows in Western Province. Yes. And so originally...
I'm literally your brand ambassador at this point.
So what I love about it is you can have it hot or cold.
Yeah.
It has a beautiful red color. I just love the color, first of all, because it feels like you're a bit of a magician when you're making tea. You add it to water.
It even sounds fancy.
I know, right?
And healthy, like those posh rich people.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry,
The soft life will not hit you when you drink this.
I just take hibiscus tea,
just hibiscus tea,
no
guys.
sugar.
That's for me. That's my life. Yeah? So it's got a beautiful zingy taste. Like it feels like a lemony, like zesty feel. But because it's an antioxidant.
And how much does this one go for?
It's only 50 kwacha, guys.
Only
50 kwacha. So that's like a good, if you're like a tea addict, that would last you like a week.
I'm a coffee girl, but
Yes.
I'm trying to, I do love tea on a good
Yes.
day. And you know the saying of start practicing what you want to be. So,
Yes.
you know, as one of Zambia's,
Yes.
Africa's Forbes
Yes.
featured.
I mean, a billionaire.
Billionaire.
You need to be
I need
drinking. No, we need you to live long.
Yes.
Live healthy. So really great tea, really great antioxidant. It's been very, very popular with a number of our customers. I know people who claim it's helped them lose weight, and it's but I'm like, number one, it's also just a really great tea.
Yeah.
So it's just really nice experience.
So you make it the same way you make tea?
Same way you make tea, like the way you do masamba. You
add
it to your hot water
and then you strain it.
It does its thing.
Yeah.
But it's really pretty.
Okay.
And so we have quite a number of products. Please do check us out on the website. And then also
we'll put it
please somewhere, place it
somewhere.
Yeah. And then we also
here,
and everywhere. And then we also have on social media. We are on the different platforms, and this is basically because again we want more people to kind of feel they're part of our family.
Yeah.
So I know on Facebook we're there. I know on TikTok we
I
recently
love your branding.
And there's now dances. I'm trying to see if we can get with the crowd.
Yeah.
Be cool. Like 𝐒𝐶𝐞𝐴.
Be cool like me. I love your branding.
No, thank you very much.
And I love how your social media looks.
Thank you.
I
wish it was me. It's not me. There's a whole team of people who are constantly working on it.
And your team is amazing. The consistency, the brand consistency. I recently just completed a short course with the International Trade Center on, because I do marketing a lot, branding. And the one thing that stood out for me is the branding.
Yes.
Never compromise where branding is concerned. Don't say just because don't settle for mediocrity. And I've noticed that your branding is not mediocre. It's top notch. It doesn't even look like a Zambian product, because I've seen the Zambian brands.
I have been asked. We are constantly asked.
Yeah.
So, is Green Giraffe? Is
Zambian?
it local?
Yeah.
Is it? Do you know the owner? And I'm like, it's
just
us guys. We're here. But to your point, branding is so important, because remember, branding is the story that you are sharing with the world about who you are and what you represent.
Yeah.
And so I think a lot of people, again, we jump to the money side. You're just like, how do I make money?
Mm-hmm.
And this, to be honest, this is 2025. You can make money doing anything.
That's true.
However, if you want it to have real impact, and if you want it to be part of who you are, it's very important for you to know, first of all, your identity. What is important to you. So for example, like I mentioned, we're very big on the environment. We're very big on smallholder farmers. We're very big on tasty variety of foods. And so beyond that, when you look at our packaging and how we represent ourselves on social media, it's really about, are we putting that foot forward?
Mm-hmm.
It's not just about, it's a product. What does this product do?
Yeah.
How was it sourced? How was it packaged? I like that you mentioned the packing.
Yes.
Are they following the rules when they do this? When I get this, am I getting benefit for my money? Am I really, if I compare this price to another product in another shop, would this be too expensive? Would it be less expensive? And so these are the questions that you really want to ask yourself before you kind of put everything out there. And I guess team, well done on branding.
Green Giraffe.
Yeah.
Branding, making of the products and everything in between, but also congratulations to you.
No, thank you very much.
Because this is amazing. I've seen the journey. So for me, it's motivating. Being an entrepreneur, you have those moments. Is it worth it? Yes. Did I take the right step? And just seeing your success for me is beautiful. So lastly, I want you to touch on people that would look at incubation and maybe consider possible investment. What should they do right? What should they keep in mind? And also highlight on keeping the numbers. It's something most of us just overshadow.
Okay. I guys, I have made mistakes. Please do not think we have done anything perfectly. So to your point, number one, definitely keep a record of everything. If you use 𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐿 to go get your product, write that down. It's an expense. If you bought packaging, even if it was 15 𝐻𝐻𝐻, put it down. We need to see that as an expense or as something that's contributing to the product.
Yeah.
The time that you used, the electricity, just little things like that. Keep track of it. I think it's very, very important. The reason why you want to keep track of it is to see whether it's worth your time. If, for example, to your point, you received investment, what would that look like?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people, again, a lot of entrepreneurs especially, and trust me, once again, I am not innocent. I am also guilty of this. Money, come to me. And then the money comes. And to be honest, the money exposes your weaknesses as either a leader or a business.
Yeah.
And so while you're small, while you're ideating, to your point, and I like that we agree on this one.
Yeah.
Innovations are important.
Yeah.
You have a group of fellow entrepreneurs who honestly will give you feedback. They will give you feedback. They will tell you, this is too big. And I remember because the first time we had this, we had a really big package.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, Mwiche, listen, I want something I can pick up, put in my bag and snack on and buy again. So feedback they will give you. But also they will tell you if maybe this is not the way to go.
Yeah.
Now, if you've spent so much on this prototype, it's not so bad. However, if you've invested in a factory, you've bought a table for 50,000, you've paid your ZABs and everything, and then this product is not doing well, it can be hard to pivot and do the right thing. And so definitely keep track of everything. Do get into incubations. There's so many. I think we've mentioned them.
Yes.
We keep throwing them around.
𝐶𝐶BAN, Bongo Hive.
Probably get a box because I think right now Valentine's is coming. Valentine's is coming.
Where's your
Where's your Gigi?
Yes.
Where's your Gigi? Where's your Gigi? So what you need is to get yourself a box. Please inbox us. Like I said, it can be delivered. You can go to any of our stores and order something. But really share the love, you know.
And I think we'll also put your details as well. Definitely. So your number and the like.
Yeah.
And thank you so much, Mwiche, for coming through.
Welcome.